Meet Bruce. He's the first fellow that we met here at the airport we fly from. He's always busy with something, and today is no exception. This Corsair we're flying today is his bird. He's had it for 8 years, but he wasn't confident to fly it himself. He can fly full-scale aircraft, but he feels that RC planes are a completely different beast. We hear this a lot from pilots. If you put them in the cockpit, it's easy, but you put them on a transmitter, and it's a lot harder. We can't say that we disagree. Flying line of sight is significantly more difficult, especially as you get older, and models become harder to see. It sat in his hangar for years until I took it home and deep cleaned all of the dust off and then built it for him.
I also cleaned off all your dust too. That took about
This Corsair is an old HobbyKing model. I had to put all of the hardware on, and I even upgraded the rudder and elevator servos for Bruce, just because I don't trust plastic servos, and because he's a good guy.
I'm just in some other kind of headspace today.
Well, not everybody's perfect, man. We all make mistakes. Unless you go on Instagram and then you post, not everybody's perfect, we all make landing mistakes, and then everybody calls you out for it, even though you called yourself out.
Yeah.
Huge thanks to Kieran for coming out and filming today. We did our taxi testing, so let's see if it'll fly. It was at this moment that I knew I'd messed up. I should have aborted the takeoff here when it stopped responding to rudder.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me. It's in one piece. I couldn't control it. Sorry about that. I gave it full right rudder.
Well, I'm sure we lost some missiles, but
Terrible. I can't believe that happened.
what happened? It just...
I gave it full right rudder as it started turning on the ground, and then I should have actually let it not take off. But I've got the stuff to fix it right now. I'll go grab some glue and we can pop this elevator back in place. Actually, may not even need to. I'm so sorry about that, man. That's just that's a cosmetic piece. Like everything in here should still be okay. I can't believe that happened. Let's take a look at it real quick. I think it's actually going to fly tail heavy if I was to get it up again. But it was a low speed impact and it almost looks like it didn't even hit at all. It's made out of good stuff. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Super sorry about that, man.
Bruce didn't seem to mind too much, but I felt like I'd let him down. He trusted me to fly his bird after it sat dormant for 8 years, and I put it right into a tree. I was determined to make this right.
Yeah, so a little bit of CA glue will do the trick. Spray it to activate it. Give it a couple seconds to dry, and then we can try again, but I'm going to take off toward that direction.
All right, now the elevator is not, you've got one up and one down. It's not symmetrical.
Look at it. Oh, you're still recording us.
Figure this is the vlog style content that people would want to see.
Yeah, well, definitely is. This is an easy fix, thankfully. Okay, so this one was pointed up, so we just need to rotate it inward.
The front half came off a couple of your missiles right there.
Yeah, that was... I figured those would be the first thing to go.
Yeah, they're in the woods somewhere. You're probably not going to find them. It's no big deal. They're only cosmetic, really.
They were fired.
I think there's few enough aerial threats around here that it's not going to be such a problem.
You could use it against the damn geese that live on that nomadic pond over there. Almost got them centered. Yeah, it's unfortunate that it happened, but this happens quite a bit in our hobby, unfortunately. Oh, you should have seen remember my F-22? Took it to an air show, wrecked it.
And the aerodynamics of the model, but you can, enter these maneuvers with just the precise amount of airspeed to make them possible. If you're too fast or too slow, it's either a failed maneuver or a crash.
Holy shit! Or a crash. yeah. And a crash. That's why we have a flight line.
Sometimes you fly your plane right to where you park it.
Emphasis on the remember.
Yeah.
What's that?
Remember the F-22.
All right.
Since it's not currently. Oh, that's just a bit canted upwards.
Yeah, it seems like it's no worse for wear. Let's give it some down trim because it was definitely pitching up like crazy. I'll try again. Got me?
Yep.
That's tail heavy. Hey, she's flying though. That is super tail heavy. But I'm doing my best with some slight corrections. There we go. If I had a gyro in it, it would be doing all this for us.
This is what a tail-heavy center of gravity actually looks like. Without the manual for this model, we just did a best guess as to what the CG should be. The design of this model unfortunately made it really hard to get the battery any further forward than where it currently sat. It wasn't uncontrollable, but it was damned near close to it. Any further back and it would have started flipping over itself.
Fun to land here in a second. Something you can glue in place. If I had some wheel weight, it would fix it. Okay, rolling. I'm a decent pilot, so I can usually fix this stuff before it gets too bad. Stay away from those trees, baby. Come on. We're gonna not get you in the trees. If I gotta drop her in the grass, I will. It'll probably save it. But I think I can get her down on the pavement. I saved her. Yes, some weight would very, very much help. Holy sh! She survived. Can you believe that?
What's the John score out of 10?
I'm doo-doo, and I need to learn how to balance an airplane a little bit better. Is what the John score is.
John 0 out of 10. Plane, TBD.
Okay, but the important thing is it came back in one piece, and we were able to repair it and fix it. It's all part of the hobby, right?
Indeed.
In between flights, a huge contingent of Blackhawks and Chinooks went flying past. How cool is that? We waited for them to fly past and then prepped the Corsair for more punishment. After adding 4 ounces of nose weight to the Corsair, we went for another takeoff to see if it would fly better, or at all.
There you go. More controllable than it was.
Well, that doesn't look as twitchy.
It's not. Much more controllable for sure. That's how it should be flying. It's squirrely because it's a Corsair, I think. But it's not bad so far. I'm not having as hard of a time flying it, I'll put it that way. It's still slightly tail heavy.
Wow. That's because of the battery?
Partially, but honestly a heavier battery isn't a bad thing. It's just, this plane was just designed from a different era, I think. It's flying pretty good for no gyro though. Does pretty nice loaded rolls too, you saw that?
Yeah.
Still slightly tail heavy, which as you see with the porpoising it's doing, but that's well within tolerance. I can easily control that myself. Trying to keep the G-forces nice and light on it. Let's see for the knife edge. Kinda. See what it does to invert it too. I bet it's still tail heavy a little bit, like I said. No, it's neutral. That's funny. Look at that. Hands off. It's not tail heavy. It's actually nose heavy. That's just a swirly airframe, man. You able to keep up with it there, bros? Bruce? Cool. Whoa. Give you a slow gear pass so you can see the wheels. Alright, I'm gonna try to bring her in before we wear this battery all the way out. Oh, baby. She definitely flies better with the wheels up than down. Alright, here we go. Sorry about that. She's a handful, man. But hey, it's blue, right?
Yep.
It's blue, you got to see it. It doesn't just sit in your hangar anymore. I mean, if they were meant to be museum pieces, they wouldn't be flown. A little bit of, where's the scrape at? Just a little bit of paint off the side. It looks like it's been in combat now. You can go up one more time and try to salvage that. Oh yeah, much better.
Normal.
Much better takeoff.
Yeah.
But yeah, I can tell the battery's starting to die, so let's bring it in right after this. I'll take it, man. These small models are hard to fly. Not half bad.
Yeah, that's great.
I got one more battery. We can take it right back up if you want.
You think the balance is fine on it now?
It could be nose heavier, but it's flyable. Earlier it was...
Our first experience with a warbird was interesting, to say the least. We didn't anticipate that our first warbird experience would be an out-of-production model from HobbyKing from 8 years ago, but we're happy to have let Bruce see it fly after so many years of it resting in his hangar. See you guys again next Wednesday.